Hi guys, it's Miss Des. I really miss you guys and I still want to do some fun things with you, so I figured that I would share one of my favorite breakfast recipes with you. Just because we're not coming to the school every day doesn't mean that learning and having fun is not important. So breakfast is still one of the most important meals of the day, and this is one of my favorites to share with you just in time for Easter. In my house, we grew up calling it either egg in a hole or a bird's nest, which is kind of fun just in time for Easter. So, with that said, we'll get started. And all you need for this recipe is a little bit of butter, a piece of bread, some salt and pepper, my puppy salt and pepper shakers, and the supplies that you need. Um, Oh, yeah, and along with, the one egg, this just happens to be one of Miss Sheena's eggs. I cracked it open already. You'll need a spatula and your frying pan. And we're going to turn the heat on medium, so that's halfway. Works just about perfect on my stove. Everybody's stove is just a little bit different. So to get started, we have to make the nest. Now you're probably wondering why I have this jar here. We're actually going to turn it over on top of the piece of bread and cut a big hole in the middle. And then we're going to pull this out, and that makes our nest. So the next thing to do is to take this first piece of butter and we're going to melt it in the pan. Seems like a lot of butter, but I don't want it to stick. We might not need to use it all. If you have some extra, you can just put it off to the side. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take our bird's nest and I'm going to lay it right into the middle of the butter. Take the egg and I'm going to put the bird right into the middle of the nest. The yolk broke a little bit, but that's okay. So that's going to take a couple of minutes to cook. And while the egg is starting to cook, that's when I like to put a little bit of salt and pepper on it. So I'm going to grab my little puppies over here. Aren't they cute? There it goes. And you'll see in there, don't walk away from eggs when you're cooking them. Right in here you can see the eggs starting to turn white underneath. It's starting to cook. Keep a close eye on it. starting to sizzle. So while this is cooking, I'm going to take a little bit more of that butter with the corner of my spatula. Slide it off into the edge of the pan over to the side. Because over here, while the egg is cooking, remember this guy? I'm going to lay him right there in the butter. That egg is just about done on one side. Ensure it's nice and loose. Once it's nice and loose there, I can quickly slide the spatula underneath. You might need a little bit of help with this. 1, 2, 3. Tricky, huh? Now we're going to flip it over. And when we pick it back up to put on a plate, you'll see why we call it an egg in a nest. That's not quite toasted yet. All right. We might have to share the pan with that guy. All right. So, just like last time, I'm going to make sure that it's loose. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to flip this over onto my plate. And there's our egg in a nest. I'm going to go ahead and put this little guy into the middle. Flip it over, get some butter on it. I don't like my toast real crunchy, so I'm not going to leave mine in there very long. Just a little bit toasted. You see that? That's perfect for me. So I'm going to turn the burner off. I'm going to pull my piece of toast out. And there you have your bird's nest breakfast. Oh, and my puppy heard me. Look at that. Hey, Charlie, where's your spot? Sit. Good boy. I think I'm going to have to give him a little piece. Well, you guys have fun, and I really hope that you enjoy, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.